Most Feared part number 2 is officially in Madden 23, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing a glitch in the promo that actually helps us, as well as 5 opportunities you gotta take advantage of before they're gone, and gone forever. So Salsa family, hope you guys are all having a great day out there, and let's get started with thing number 1, which is located in the store section and the Most Feared tab. And as you guys will see, this pack right here is back, fellas. The 4300 training point Most Feared Elite pack is back in the store. And this pack is definitely an interesting offer. As you guys can see, it's selling for 4,300 training, which when we take a look at the market right now, 4,300 training is the equivalent of buying an 87 and buying an 85 to quick sell those cards for training. And if we take a look at the prices of those cards, you can get an 87 overall player for about 25k, you can get an 85 overall player for about 10k, and that's only a total of 35,000 coins to get 4,300 training, which when we compare that to the price of what the pack would usually sell for, which is $10 or 64,000 coins, that seems like a pretty good offer, because instead of spending 64k on this pack right here, we're getting the exact same pack, but you only are spending basically the equivalent of 35k. So my recommendation is go to the store, get an 85 and get an 87, quick sell those 2 cards for training, and open this pack up right here. We're getting 2 84s, one of which is an 84 plus, and card number 1 is gonna be an 84 Xander Horvath. So not a great start. I'm hopeful that's just like our base 84 overall section, because like I said, out of this pack you get a guaranteed 84 and you get an 84 plus. Let's see where this card's gonna be. Hopefully it's higher than an 84. We're gonna get, okay, an 84 Mercedes Lewis. So back-to-back 84s, not amazing, but not the worst. And I think you also get a couple other players in this pack. This one's gonna be a CJ Gardner-Johnson, man. They're just hitting me while I'm down, giving me a CJ Gardner-Johnson and an Elgton Jenkins. So let's take a look at prices. So that's like 30k in value, and this right here is probably like the worst possible pack you can get, because you can get some in higher than an 81, and you can most certainly get some in higher than an 84 overall out of this pack. As you guys can see, you can get 86s, you can get 88s, so I would say this pack right here, for training, it's worth it. Worst case scenario, you lose like 5k. Best case scenario, you make like 30, 50, or 70k. Now, opportunity number 2 is going to be Underdog Fantasy. If you guys didn't know, Saints against Cardinals tonight on Thursday Night Football. I'm a big-time Saints fan. I'm not sure how this game is going to go for us, but I'm most certainly going to be making some picks on Underdog. Now, the way Underdog works is simple. You click the higher or the lower for certain player projections. So let's say, for example, we think Alvin Kamara and Chris Olave are going to have a big game, which I think they're gonna. Maybe DeAndre Hopkins has a nice game as well. If I add those 3 players to a slip and I get them all correct, I 6x my money. If I add 4 players to a slip and I get them all right, I'm gonna 10x my money. So if you guys want to check out the app, I will leave it linked in the description. And if you use code SWIFT, you're actually going to be getting some free bets you can make over there, because they've got an offer on the channel where if you use code SWIFT to sign up, you're getting a deposit match up to $100. Let's say, for example, you toss in $25 on the app, you're going to be getting a free 25 as well. So you're going to get 50 for just putting in 25. But let's get back on track and talk about the glitch that's kind of been going on with Most Feared. Now, what I'm referring to is the Field Pass, and EA Sports has actually done a really good job over the last couple of days with fixing this up. These Field Pass rewards, they're now tracking for me. The competitive one is working. My daily objective is tracking. So quick little hand clap to EA Sports, because it's good that they're making these changes. But this pack right here, I heard it was glitched. And what I heard has been going on is people that have been getting up to level 30 are not only getting a 90 overall Most Feared Hero Fantasy pack for part 1, but they're also getting one for part 2. So if you get to level 30, what I've been hearing is you're getting this pack 2 times. And for those of you guys that already are at level 30, EA Sports is actually putting a make right in the game. So you should be getting this pack if you didn't get it already, because I know a lot of people that hit level 30 a few days ago simply didn't get this pack. So for those of you guys that didn't get it quite yet, you should be. And for those of you guys that are close to level 30, the glitch I think is still going on. So you can get a couple 90s for getting here instead of just the one that it says you're going to get. Now, thing number 3, I briefly want to mention some of the new XP objectives in the game, because as you guys can see, there's some new solo challenges in the game, and these are just so easy to get XP with. As you guys will notice, look at this, man. For every 10 stars you get in either solo challenge sequence, you're getting 750 Most Feared XP. So I would definitely recommend you guys play through the Most Feared solos. The Dreams of Dead ones, they're good as well, but you only get 2 stars for every single solo you play. But for the Most Feared ones, you can get 4 stars for every challenge you play, which means basically for every 2 solos you play, you're going to be getting free Most Feared XP. And it's not like these solos are difficult. As you guys will notice, look at this one. Don't allow more than 60 yards in 6 plays. A lot of them are really quick and really simple. Now, thing number 4 and thing number 5 are related to a couple pretty interesting opportunities in the market. And the first one right here is a way that I think is going to be kind of cool when it comes to making coins. As you guys will see, a lot of people are looking to actually get these 90 overall sets done. So for example, the new Jair Alexander, the new Quentin Nelson card, people are trying to do these 90 overall sets. And what we can do is we can take advantage of that by actually selling 87s at an inflated price. Because the way these sets work is pretty simple. To get them done, you gotta get 87 overall players, and right now, there's a kinda interesting opportunity. As you guys will see, this 87 overall filter is what a lot of people are gonna see when they're looking to get these cards, and what a lot of people will do is they'll just buy whatever they think the cheapest card is. So Hunter Renfroe right here, they'll see, oh, he's 34k, or oh, this James Robinson is 35k, that looks like a good deal. But fellas, that is most certainly not the case, because if I filter this down by position, as you guys will notice, let's say we go to free safety right here, we're gonna see these cards at a price that is a lot lower than that. So what you guys can maybe do, and what I'm definitely looking into doing, is buying these 87s at about like 25 to 26k, and then just selling them for 35k. And as you guys saw right there, those players will sell. We saw that James Robinson sell for 35k. If I take a look at the actual James Robinson filter, I could buy this card for 28, sell it for 35, and the reason why it would sell is because people think that's the cheapest card. So right here, we see this card up for 25k. I'm gonna try and snipe it. I do snipe it right there, and I can just go ahead and flip this card, sell it for 35. So this is definitely an awesome opportunity. I'm gonna put this card up for 35,000 coins right here, and this could be a very easy way to make coins. We saw that that player sold. I'm putting him up for 35. I bought him for 25. Tell me that's not some of like the easiest coins you can make in this game. For the cheapest Madden coins and 2k MT on the internet, check out my sponsor MMOEXP and use code SWIFT to checkout for 5% off. So yeah, just a bit of a coin making method right there for y'all to try out. I would say it's worth a shot, and if you like these coin making methods, I'm gonna be live streaming tonight at 6:30 Eastern time, looking for more methods and all that good stuff. So if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel with those notifications turned on, I would recommend you do so, because you're gonna want to be notified right when I go live. Now, on the topic of these 87 and 92 overall players, let's get into opportunity number 5. Like I said, there's a lot of unique opportunities in the market. We missed the James Robinson snipe. That would have been good for the next thing I'm going to talk about, because what I want to go over is another really good chance to get some of these new 90s and get them for cheap. I'm actually going to be doing this live in the video, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the sets for the new 90s, because these cards right here, Jair Alexander, Quentin Nelson, Jeff Okuda, they're selling for like 140 to 150. That's really expensive, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the set for these cards at about 120k, and then I'm going to do the set for one of the master players, so Derwin James, maybe Ray Lewis. We'll see which one I decide. And the goal of what I'm going to be doing is something I've showcased before. I'm doing these sets for 120k per set, and I got to do 3 of them, because to do a master set, we got to get 3 cards. Now, very simply, that means I'm going to be spending 360k on that set. Of course, 3 times 120 is 360, so it's 360k for one of the master sets. I'm going to go ahead and sell off one of the masters for 300, and it's basically going to be like I'm going to be left over with 390s for 60,000 coins. An awesome deal. And the way that I get them for 120 by doing the set is pretty simple. As you guys will notice right here, to knock these sets out, you got to get a total of 4 87s and 2 84s. So for the 87s, we literally just saw them up for 25k, so you're buying them for 25k. That's 100k in total spend for the 87s, and then the 284s you're getting for about 10k per card. That's how we get up to 120 total for the set. So there we go. I got my snipes. Now let's do these sets. I'm going to be doing this one right here for Jeff Okuda, because I want the Jeff Okuda card on my team. I'm probably going to use him as like a cornerback number 3, but we're getting this set done. Again, we're doing it for about 120k. We're going to do the exact same thing with Quentin Nelson. He's actually a really good offensive lineman, and I'll happily take a 90 overall left guard for a very cheap price, so let's do this one. And now there we go. We got our 390 overall players, and the 390s that you put into the 92 overall set, you're going to get in return as BND cards. So let's go back in here and let's do a set. Now, typically, my advice to you guys would be to sell off the 92 that you get and just pick the 92 overall set that goes for the most amount of coins. But for me personally, I kind of want to keep the 92, and I kind of want to keep Derwin James. So my plan in the video is I'm going to be getting myself Quentin Nelson, Jeff Okuda, Jair Alexander, and 92 overall Derwin James for a total cost of 360k. And of course, if you wanted to, you could sell off the 92 on the auction block. Derwin James, I could actually sell for 320k, which is like 300k after tax. Remember, I spent 360 on this, so I would basically just be getting these 90s for a really cheap price. But I got bigger and better ideas. I'm going to be adding these players to the team. Number 1, we got a brand new left guard. Now, number 2, the strong safety position. It needed an upgrade. I needed a brand new user, but Derwin James is going to be perfect for me, man. Derwin James coming in at the new strong safety position. I'm excited. Then next up, the cornerback group was good, but not great. Jeff Okuda is a 6'1" corner with 90 speed and really good stats across the board. Welcome him as the new cornerback 1 on the team. He should be a 91 overall with chemistries. Wow, he's only a 90. Then cornerback 3, Sauce Gardner is a pretty good player, but I don't really need someone with massive height at cornerback 3. I'd prefer more speed, so Jair Alexander is slotting in at the cornerback number 3 position, and just like that, I totally revamped my secondary as well as got a new offensive lineman for $350K. So in my opinion, just some really great deals. If you enjoyed today's video, scroll down and drop a like. I would recommend you do all 5 of these things in most fear. There's some really good opportunities in the market, and until next time, I'm out. Have a wonderful day. Peace.